And first of all, thank you. Dope ass platform. I love the fact that niggas is niggas and still into the information. Uh Personally, I just been seeing mad synchronicities. Though I'm starting to get into the destiny over free will thing. When you exercise free will against destiny, it fucks up. Yeah, man. Whole lot of shit. I'm seeing that these motherfuckers are not gonna win this war. No matter what they do, no matter how high they ramp up the bullshit, it ain't gonna work. So we're there. Shit's love, man. I'm enjoying the fucking ride. I'm on the roller coaster, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you, my brother. I feel you. Yeah, I mean, the whole destiny versus free will thing. I mean, sometimes the Christians got a saying that's true. They be like, let go and let God.
That one.
You gotta let your ego go a lot of times because we try to figure this shit out, but we really don't know how it's gonna happen. And it just happened, and we be like, damn, I ain't know it's gonna go down like that. So yeah.
Y'all niggas inspired me to get back into the music. And like really throw the occult and the metaphysics and the street shit and all of it and just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And thank you. Shit's needed. I just feel like it's a message and we got work to do to motivate people to get their shit together and to keep ourselves motivated. And I'm with the shits, man. I'm back on my shit. Nigga, I lost 80 pounds in the past 2 years.
Yeah, what you was doing? How you lost 80 pounds, brother? Give us some inspiration. Talk to us.
Water.
Water? Yeah.
Yeah, water, intermittent fasting, don't eat meat no more. That's about it, really. I ain't really got time to work out because I got 2 little ass kids and work and all that shit. So fasting, water, vegetables, fruits, herbs, just peeping the game, peeping the knowledge, man, really, and trying shit. Shout out to my Sagittarian teacher, Bobby, right?
Yeah.
Like really trying shit. And if it worked for me, fuck it.
Yeah. I like that. You tapped in, brother. I love your energy, man.
But yeah, bro. And it's not even on some money shit, right?
Yeah.
You can stream the motherfucking you can stream the music for free on the website. You ain't gotta log in or nothing like that. You can buy it if you want to, if you fuck with it. But it's a labor of love. You know what I mean? I love doing this shit. I'm good at it.
Yeah.
Tired of fucking running from it. When I run from it, everything falls to shit. When I run to it, everything works.
Hey, they work. Yeah. You intuitive. I like that. You intuitive.
So let's get it. You know what I mean?
Something really, Spirit really dropped something on my mind to drop on the collective because everybody, it's a lot of controversial things that's going on, and people are always focused on these controversial things that are happening, but really don't put any energy behind it to shift the change. You know what I'm saying? And in order to shift the change in this reality, we have to really focus on our internal selves. And the reason I'm saying that is because we're crystalline beings with a crystalline structure and a crystalline soul. And we obtain energy. We need energy to flow. And this energy needs to refract through this crystalline structure, this crystalline soul, to actually permeate and create our reality. Because the future, the past, and the present are simultaneously existing in this now moment. So what do y'all want the now to be like, and what energy are y'all gonna put forth, and what healing are y'all gonna put forth through yourselves in order to initiate this change? There's a lot going on that's trying to keep us distracted from going within ourselves, and that's where the true power lies. That's where all the knowledge lies, is within yourselves. So in order for us to really spark this change and initiate this change, yes, we have to continue to keep doing what we're doing individually, but also we need to think collectively as a whole. What steps are we going to take to get this change to where it's needed to be? You dig what I'm saying? And much gratitude, love, and appreciation to you, Brother Rich, because just watching your videos in general, the people that you have up on your stream and things like that, it just opened me up so much more. And literally just, I really don't have to read anymore, nothing like that. Just knowledge just comes to me, and I'm able to kick it in such a way to reach older people and even younger people. So I gratefully appreciate you and everybody that you bring forth on this platform. But this age that we're in, everybody is getting all this knowledge and getting all this information and feeling as though they have to wake somebody up. they really yearn to just give them what they know and just try to make them see it from their perspective. But I understand and I realize that we're electromagnetic beings, and based on that, we have a something called, or something science called, a biofield, or what we like to call an electromagnetic field, right?
Right.
Magnetic field, also called an aura, allows you to literally vibrate at a level to where if anybody is around you, they'll begin to pick up on the frequency that you're giving. Let's just say I'm on the wave that I'm on now, and nobody around me in my family or people that I know is thinking this way. For example, my pops, he was very into the Hebrew Israelite doctrine and things like that, and he was against wearing crystals and things like that. And he told me one day I was going a little bit too far left and not to meditate with crystals and things like that, because I might channel just him being in a state of lack of knowledge and things like that. So I understand that, and instead of me trying to combat what he's saying, let my actions show, let my vibration show, let my frequency raise his frequency. Let me use my mental magic now. Forget all the altercation and the arguing and things like that. Let me really step in my power and step in my purpose. So I will isolate myself, not in a state of disrespect, but isolate myself in a state of, let me really vibrate now. Let me really permeate my aura throughout everything that's around me. So as I do that, I began to notice that my dad would call me and just start sending me videos and things like that, and be like, wow, you was actually right. The things that you was talking about, you was actually right. So you just keep on doing what you're doing and keep spreading your positivity and your knowledge, because you got it and things like that. And then he started wearing crystals and things like that, and really just unlocking himself and the knowledge that's within him. So
From the police, man? Where you at, man?
No, I wasn't on the run from the police. I just was on the walk. I was on the walk.
Okay.
Live. I was driving.
Yeah, I do that a lot. The walk.
the more and more you vibrate high, the more and more you just focus on yourself, the more and more people around you will begin to vibrate as well. The more and more they will begin to think the same questions that you thought, because your actions are placing seeds into the gardens of their mind. You get what I'm saying? So for everybody, if y'all going through that, y'all feeling like y'all should wake somebody up, don't do it. Focus on you, because the way that you're vibrating, how much energy and information and love that you're putting into yourself, it's automatically gonna bring people up with you, no matter what level and state of consciousness that they're at.
Sometimes it just be like we dive on a lot of deep stuff. We be diving so deep, too many people can't comprehend. It's like telling a lot of our people that they not even from Africa be shocking sometimes, let alone letting them know they gods. It be kind of far-fetched for them. So I just wanted to say how I can understand how some people don't be getting told in or tapped in. A lot of people ask me how I come across some of the content I be listening to, because I'll be around a lot of people and I'll be listening to certain stuff I'm already knowing they not hip to. They be listening to it and they're, hey, what make you listen to that? How you come across on that? It's just stuff I resonate with. A lot of stuff resonate with us right now is because we got a tribe mentality, and our tribe just kind of linking back up. You tap in with a lot of people, a lot of other panels I be watching, they tap in with a lot of people, and we just making good connections right now. So that's good for the community. But mainly it just be, we got tribe mentality. Like even if you a Crip or a Blood, GD, whatever, you join that, you have that mentality. Right now the biggest tribe is the governments. China government, Russia government, the United States. We over here in the United States, we believe everything is broadcast on the news, everything is broadcast on TV. And just like the Russians, they believe everything broadcast over there. So it's just like, that's the biggest tribe right now. They're gonna follow that. Even if we telling them not to vote, you shouldn't vote, that's not helping us. We should just group up, build our own system, go up against their system. Everybody don't understand that. But it's just good that we making ties and that we keep growing, keep putting knowledge out there for a lot of more people to hear.
The spirit aligns everything perfectly, because the energy and even the vibration and frequency that the brothers was on, even that we on now, it aligns and bring everything in so perfectly. Even what the brothers was talking about, speaking on, what I believe the next step for us to do as a whole, as a people, is to enhance what we will call our powers, our spiritual powers, our abilities. Dealing with the magic, you get what I'm saying? Dealing with the magic. For the simple fact, you will be able to utilize the energies, the frequencies, and the vibrations that a lot of us is not utilizing. It's a lot of energy that's here right now that you can utilize to your advantage. A lot of people shouldn't have problems with anything. Just like Brother Rich was saying earlier, you ask a lot of people about how the world is going, how your life, you're going to have different answers. If you tapping into this your true self, this true spirituality, this true form of spirituality, understanding, hey, you should be living, like Brother Panic say, deliciously. You should be living good. At the same time, even if you just waking up now, all of that is written. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Now, I could either whine and cry of this or about this and go into a form of depression, a form of not able to lift myself up, or I can understand the mythology. I can look into my life and pinpoint and see that you are surrounded by magical supreme beings. If you are surrounded by them, and if you can access the understanding and the innocence in the heart, then you can access and be a supreme being also. Who's to able to pinpoint with your own life and look at it and see, just erase everything that you think you know and go through everything, right? You want to go with the wrong first. You want to go with the bad, the trauma first. Pinpoint these things and you will find out it's a possibility, 9 out of 10, really 10 out of 10, that you are a magical being. You have magical people around you.
You sit on him, you know what I'm saying? And I remember he was like, at his graduation from high school, he was like, I was sitting in the bleachers with my other son. He was just sitting there like, I wasn't even hype about it, yo. And I was just like, all right, you know what I'm saying? And I remember one day, like, some time had passed. A couple months later, he called me. He was like, yo, Dad. Because he saw what I was doing. I stopped eating meat, because my lady, she's dealing with stomach cancer. I'm like, oh, I'm cool on that. I didn't need no, it's immediate, I hit the switch immediately, you know what I'm saying? Watching videos and just learning, like, hold up, man. I feel like we got to do our part, you know what I mean? And I was willing to do that. But I remember he said, he called me one day. He was like, yo, Dad, I looked in the mirror and I said, Jesus never existed. I was like, yo, I was more excited about that times 100 than his own graduation from high school. You feel me? Because it's like, he was like, yo, Dad, I'm seeing these numbers all the time, 11. I'm like, yo, it's just like, that was just like the best gift for me, you know what I'm saying? In terms of being a parent, you know what I mean? Because for me, growing up in the household I was in, Jesus is the answer and all of that, you know what I mean? My family, they like, yo, you going too hard with this. I'm like, nah. But it's like, I got to use their scriptures just to remind them who they are when they talk to me, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a scripture that says, my homegirl, I call her my oracle pieces. She says, it's a scripture that says, let this mind be in you, which is also in Christ Jesus. And Christians get hype over that shit, you know what I'm saying? But they don't go to the next part. And the next part it says, who thought it not robbery to be equal with God? You know what I'm saying? So even if Jesus was real, he thought it was cool to call yourself that. You know what I'm saying? But people don't want that responsibility because it's too much discipline. You know what I'm saying? It requires discipline. I'm like, yo, Jesus, I got the will. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I don't need home to take it. You know what I mean?
What we are about the business now is awakening.